into cars, this is where you want to be right now. Of course, I'm with Chiro from Overdrive TV. And man, do we have two sexy cars in studio this morning. I mean, I'm talking about the new A Class.
Exactly, and the new Subaru Forester. If we had a little bit more time, I would ask Ewan to do a Superman pose, which he just did off screen. It was hilarious. But let's get started because we don't have too much time. Oh, there it is. Okay, there it is. He looks like Superman.
So listen,
alrighty, Mercedes Benz A Class. What do you think?
In my opinion, this is what the A Class should have been like all along.
Yeah,
this is beautiful. Right. I love this.
So they've totally redesigned it. I mean, the last one was a bit of a kind of a mom's run around, and they decided that they're going to have to go after the BMW 1 Series and the Audi A3. Yeah. Those are its chief competitors, so they completely started again, and here it is. This particular model is the A180, and that means that it has a 1.6-litre engine. Okay,
all right.
That's what they're doing these days. It's a bit annoying, but it is turbocharged.
But I mean, yeah, there's power under that hood.
You know what? There is, but it defaults to eco mode, which is great. I'm all for eco mode. But then it becomes about as interesting as lying in a cold bath, and about as pleasant, to be honest. Okay. It really grinds the car down, but it saves you a lot of fuel.
There we go.
I think we should...
Come on, with the fuel prices nowadays.
Exactly. It is really important. But I think we have to show the audience the interior.
Let's take a look inside.
So follow us inside.
First thing that grabs me is the seats. I love the sporty feel of these seats.
So I mean, these are standard, and they look fantastic. They're super supportive. And if you go for one of the sportier models, those are going to be really, really good at holding you in place when you're going around the corners. So I just love what they've done. I mean, I don't know if you can see that, but how the screen sticks out of the dashboard like that. It's kind of floating. Yeah, that's standard as well. It's got these beautiful round air vents. I really like it in there. A lot of kit comes standard on this car, and the range... So the range for this starts at about 275,000 Rand. Right. And it's going to go all the way up to about 400,000 Rand for the A250 Sport. But there's an AMG model coming. There's an AMG model coming. And it is very, very quick. It's the world's most powerful 2-litre engine, and it does 0 to 100 in about 4.1 seconds. Wow. So that one's going to be about 550,000 Rand. But if you really want to get into the AMG nameplate, not a bad way to start.
Every penny. We're going to talk about that one. Let's move over to the Subaru here.
Yes, this is more your car, Ewan, isn't it?
This is my car. I need to just sit in it quickly.
Off you go. Go for it. Enjoy yourself. I'll take everyone through the stats. All right. So this is the brand new Subaru Forester XT, and it's the fastest model in the range, and it is quite expensive, but don't think of it as just a family car, Ewan. You've got to think of this as a sports car or an executive car. It's really, really comfy in there, and it just looks fantastic in black, doesn't it?
It does look, and just the view from here, looking over the bonnet, the curvature of the bonnet, the smooth lines, such a stunning vehicle, beautiful.
Now, you know, we went to cover the Top Gear Festival in Durban, right? So that place is run like a military camp. But when we were in this, we just got waved through. And I think it's because we either looked like gangsters or like we were in the government, which is sort of the same thing. Yeah. So indeed, 550,000 Rand for this. It is quite pricey, but the range starts all the way at about 380,000. So it's a lot more affordable if you go for a lesser powered car. This thing is quick. This has got more power than the new Volkswagen Golf GTI.
Really? Let's talk some stats quickly, what we can expect.
Okay, so 177 kilowatts in this, about 350 Newton meters, if I'm not mistaken, and 0 to 100 time of about 7 seconds. So it's got these 3 modes: Sport, Sport Sharp, and Intelligent. And when you put it into Sport Sharp, you get 8 gears to play with, and you've got a flappy pedal gearbox. And this really means business. If you like driving, but you need space for the kids, this is the most rewarding car out there.
I was about to say that, you know, with my boy now, you always need an extra bit of space and packing space and seat space, and it's quite big inside. It's very spacious, and the seats are very, very comfortable.
It is indeed.
What are some of the main competitors in this category?
So if you're looking at this, you should also maybe be looking at the Suzuki Vitara. Really cool car as well, but it's not turbocharged, so if you live on the reef, it's going to suffer quite a bit with power. And then, of course, there's the Nissan X-Trail. This is very capable off-road, and I would say the Nissan X-Trail might just be its best competitor if you're more into off-roading. And those cars, they're all quite similarly priced if you're down in the bottom of the range. But like I say, this is the kind of sports car version of the Forester.
That's it. How does it do off-road?
Okay, so it's got this automatic off-road function. It's called X-Road. You hit that, and it basically looks after it for you. It's like an idiot-proof off-road system, which is my kind of off-road system. I don't want to have to worry about low range and all the rest of it. I just want to press a button, and I want to drive over a mountain. And that's what that'll do for you. Maybe put some more sort of off-road friendly tires on, because these tires are sort of more road biased.
But I mean, you're not going to get stuck when you're faced with a little bit of an obstacle on a gravel road.
No. And I mean, this has a little bit more ground ground clearance than the last model as well. But like I say, it's more, you've got to more think of it as the sort of the GTI of the family sort of off-roader world. I don't know if I'd take it off-road. It looks so pretty. Why would you want to scratch it?
I will attempt the odd dirt road now and then, but yeah, off-roading is not. I just have
You're
to.
going to take this home, aren't you?
I'm going to take this home, Chiro.
I have to give it back, Ewan.
I see Gavin's not here, so you can drive the A Class. I'll do the Subaru, yeah?
All right, sounds good.
Brilliant car. Thank you so much, Chiro. Of course, follow these guys on Twitter at Overdrive TV, and they will bring you all the updates on the latest cars. Right now, though, we said we're going to be crossing over to one of the other biggest events happening in South Africa, the Durban July, of course, and Valen is standing by just to give us a bit of update as to what you can expect this weekend.